Hey y'all, Tom, ND3N here, and thanks for dropping by my little shack in the corner for a ham shack chat. This time, let's take a look at the CQ Worldwide WPX RTTY contest. Now, I recently did a video on setting up RTTY testing using the WriteLog contesting software. It's right up there. Now, I understand a lot of you do not use WriteLog. However, the setup is roughly the same. Now, if you look at my computer back over here, I'm actually running my WriteLog software there. Before I filmed this video, I went ahead and set it all up. So I'm ready to go. I'm excited for this contest. The setup will be roughly the same in other software such as N1MM, and I'll provide a link down below if you want to download N1MM. If you want to go for WriteLog, there is a cost. It's 30 bucks, and there'll be a link, and I'll toss another link on there that just gives you a bunch of other software that you can use, and one more to RTTYcontesting.com, which provides a lot of great information on plugins and software that'll run RTTY, and a lot of FT8 information as well. You can probably find a number of videos similar to the one that I just stuck up there in the corner by other creators that can address setting up RTTY in these other contest programs. Please take a moment to give me a like.
Please like me
by popping that thumbs up icon. The objective of this contest is for amateurs worldwide to contact as many other amateurs and collect as many prefixes as possible during the contest period. A link to the full rules for this contest is down in the video description. Now, I strongly encourage you to review the rules for yourself, as I'm really going to be hitting the high points in this video. But if you stick around to the end, I'll give you some strategies that you can use to improve your score overall. This contest runs annually on the second full weekend of February. It starts at midnight UTC on Saturday and goes to midnight UTC on Sunday. Now, midnight UTC on Saturday will be in the evening period for most of the United States. Well, for all of the United States. If you are outside the United States, then you'll have to figure out when UTC midnight happens for you. Now, this makes it a 48-hour long contest, but single operators may only operate 30 of the 48 hours. This is a RTTY only contest, and in this case, RTTY is defined as 45.45 baud rate with 170 hertz spacing. So, sorry to the FT8 and FT4 operators, but this contest is old-fashioned diddy-bop RTTY only. For this contest, you may only use the 80, 40, 20, 15, and 10 meter bands. It is strongly encouraged that you observe the established band plans for RTTY, and you can do a Google search on that, or go to that RTTY contesting. They'll include it in there. The exchange for this contest is an RST report plus a progressive contact serial number starting with a 001 for your first contact. Multi-operators will use separate serial number sequences for each band. A station may be worked once on each band for QSO points, and contacts between stations on different continents are worth 3 points on the 10, 15, and 20 meter bands, and 6 points on the 40 and 80 meter bands. Contacts between stations on the same continent but different countries are worth 2 points on 10, 15, and 20, and 4 points on 40 and 80 meter. Contacts between stations in the same country are worth 1 point on the 10, 15, and 20 meter bands, and 2 points on 40 and 80 meters. Multipliers are the station's call sign's prefix. For example, my call sign's prefix is ND3. Take the letters up to the first number, include the first number, and the ARRL station, W1AW, his prefix or their prefix is W1. Prefixes are counted for multiplier credit once only, regardless of band or number of times you've worked the prefix. For a full description of what prefixes are, see the rules, which, as I said, are linked in the video description. Your final score will be the result of your total QSO points multiplied by the number of prefixes worked. And don't worry about counting the points and getting them all right, because your logging software should take care of that for you. Also, when you submit your log, if you made a mistake, they'll correct it and give you the proper score. All logs must be submitted within 5 days after the end of the contest, and be submitting. You have to submit it through their web upload site, link down in the description. The Cabrillo file format must be used. I've also put a link down there. One of the most important parts of the Cabrillo file is that header part, and I put a link down in this description which gives detailed instructions on filling out the Cabrillo file header. The CTU Worldwide WPX RTTY contest is one of my favorites, and I'll certainly be on the air during it, so look for my call sign. I hope to work yours during the contest. This contest also allows for a lot of strategy, and this is what I promised you in the beginning. First off, time management is critical, especially for the single operators who can only operate 30 hours of the contest, or 24 if you're using the classic overlay. You know what bands you have and when they'll be active. You know which bands will be the most active, and you want to make sure that you are on those bands when they're active. Maybe you want to bring in a lot of European stations, and you know that Europe really only starts to come in late morning to early evening. So maybe you want to get a nap, grab some lunch, take the wife out for a nice little outing, or the husband. No judgments here. Now you'll also want to maximize your points by operating on 80 and 40 meters where the points are doubled. Now don't worry a lot about multipliers, as a K1 or a W1 is just as good as a DL0 from Germany. That's as far as multipliers go, right? It doesn't matter where they're from, they count as a multiplier. So just have fun, make a lot of contact wherever you can. The points, the multipliers will come on their own. Even if you can only do a few hours of the contest, but still have some fun and enjoy yourself, you can count this as a very successful contest. As always, I'm at your service. And please give me a like.
Please like me. Please.
By popping that thumbs up icon. And please share this content.
Thanks for sharing.
With your friends who may be interested in it, especially on social media. Please leave a comment.
Questions? Comments?
Below, and let me know how you did in the contest. And finally, please consider subscribing.
Sorry, you already subscribed
to this channel. 7-3 for now. And before I go, may I suggest that you watch this video over here. I think you'll find the content interesting and valuable, especially if you're on the edge of deciding whether contesting is something you want to try or not. I'm Tom, ND3N, and I'm out.